Ghost practice added to the success of my firm by changing the way in which we were doing business. It's really a tool that every attorney's practice, in my opinion, must have. We used to dedicate one secretary's time for a week on drafting accounts by counting letters, telephone calls, pages of pleadings, drawing up invoices, doing manual statements. There was no automation. Instead of spending a week with one secretary just doing accounts, it's down to literally less than one morning. To do invoicing, the statements are automatic. Nobody even does the statements. You press a button at month end and out goes all the statements. It's automatically emailed, it's automatically drafted, it's correct. It's just been a productivity tool like no other. Ghost practice allows you to practice law instead of attending to admin all the time. I don't have a full-time accountant. I use a ghost practice accountant that comes in twice a month. And I'm the one that deals with accounting queries largely. The accounting queries were reduced to the extent that you would get maybe 1 or 2 calls a month. The trust transfers is just so intuitive. Somebody else can capture receipts, you just authorize receipts, and because you run real-time accounting, that the invoices is already on the system, the money gets allocated immediately. You press the trust transfer button and the next moment you can see to the nearest cent how much money is going to go from trust to business, and you can immediately do a transfer. Adding the fees up at the end of the month and then comparing it to your increase in fees that you didn't capture before you had ghost practice, the productivity that you had with not spending a week of one person's time on manual invoice drafting, then it makes sense. Then it's value for money. Money aside, it's also peace of mind. It's a robust program that never fails and that automatically backs up. And we've had a disaster scenario where computers were stolen and the backup was restored within a day. And we could carry on as usual. So they don't only give you a program and you must then thereafter run with it yourself. They send a consultant who goes through your financial statements with you, and he tells you what you can do as a business to make changes. We don't live in a perfect world. There's always teething problems. But ghost practice makes it as easy as it can be to go on board. They really hold your hand all the way. They provide training for all your staff, and all that you as a business owner must be prepared to do is to commit time to ghost practice. Ghost practice can't run on its own. You need to train your people. You need to learn the program yourself, and you will reap the benefits later.